Hello, my name is Chris Banks and I joined the University of Aberdeen in October 2007 as University Librarian. Before coming to Aberdeen, I'd spent 20 years working with one of the world's great national libraries, the British Library in London. A library earns the accolade great through its collections. The collections at the University of Aberdeen can be counted as great, but they have remained relatively hidden until now. Welcome to this virtual fly-through of the University of Aberdeen's new library building. The new library will unite those collections currently made available through special libraries and archives in the Old King's part of campus, with those currently found in the Queen Mother Library, a building which at peak times of the year sees some 4,000 visitors a day. By 2011, as you can see here, there will be a new, striking and beautiful addition to this skyline, the new library. It is to be built at the west end of campus, and its positioning with the Meston building to the south and Fraser Noble to the north will frame a new, landscaped, pedestrianised public square. To the south of the new library, in the space currently occupied by the current library, there is to be a further landscaped area which can be enjoyed outside on sunnier days and viewed from inside at other times. Stretching from the north of the building at lower ground level will be much of the secure, environmentally controlled storage facilities for our rare books and archives. There is also space for a proposed and much needed conservation studio. On entering the building, one striking thing is that there are no barriers. The double-height ground floor is a completely open public space with a purpose-built exhibition facility at its heart. There is a coffee bar where people can come and meet friends and colleagues, and where students and researchers can take a much-needed break from their work. The ground floor area can be flexibly used for a variety of purposes, including readings and music events. Here, for instance, is an informal seminar. The walls of the gallery could be used for all sorts of interactive, technological interpretations of the collection. And the gallery itself allows us, for the first time, to exhibit some of our extraordinary collections, those fragile, valuable and rarer books and manuscripts, alongside items from other significant collections from the UK and abroad. Underneath the gallery, and at the heart of the new library, lies the Special Collections Centre. Here, in its reading room, it will be possible for researchers, students and wider audiences to study items from our own collections, comprising over 4,000 archives and manuscript collections, and in excess of 200,000 rare books. All can be studied under secure and environmentally controlled conditions, and in a room with space for well over double the number able to use the current reading room. Additionally, there are two further flexible learning spaces. One, seen here, being used to engage with a younger audience, and another with a tutor and a group. They might be students or lifelong learners, taking the opportunity to use some of the collections in a collaborative seminar environment. As we rise through the building, we get an idea of the main interior architectural feature, this soft, triangular atrium which rotates on its axis as it moves from the east to the west side of the building, as it rises up through the 7 library floors. From the upper floors, there will be stunning views across to the historic King's College part of campus, across Aberdeen, and out to sea. Inside, the library is truly flexible. It provides for a variety of study spaces, from quiet, individual study to group work, from formal to informal seating, from open spaces to quiet rooms, seminar and teaching rooms. There will be both wired and wireless access to the very large collection of electronic resources which are available through the university's network. We were the first university in Scotland to become wireless enabled, both on campus and throughout all halls of residence. Indeed, at the time of writing, we have the largest wireless campus in Europe. The library has already invested heavily in purchasing access to electronic resources, but by no means is everything yet available electronically, nor will it be. And so we will have ample shelf space to make available journals and books for on-site browsing and for borrowing. In addition to being welcome to the ground floor of the new building, members of the public will be able to consult the collections in the new library. And we are working hard to ensure that as many as possible of our electronic resources, in addition to our print and archive collections, can be made available to new visitors. During term time, the library is currently open 13 hours on most days, until 10 o'clock in the evenings. As the students leave the building, chatting to friends about their latest findings, perhaps planning to head off somewhere to relax, they will cross this softly lit public piazza, possibly to collect a bike, perhaps passing and admiring a sculpture or two. And if they turn back to look at the building, they will see this striking and inspirational addition to the night sky. We look forward to sharing the new library with you all, and I personally look forward to the days when we can welcome you to an ongoing series of exhibitions and events as we showcase some of our remarkable treasures in the university's collections, treasures which have, until now, been so relatively hidden.